Hi, my name is Karen DeHaven, and I am the director at AHA Studio for Integrated Therapies, a psychotherapy practice where we honor the entire being from the age of 0 to the age of 99. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to be connected to yourself during a time of outward focus during the season of the holidays in December. In my practice this time of year, I don't tend to focus on the backstory or the history for my clients. I don't even focus necessarily on the future for my clients. What we do is we tend to focus on right here, right now. What can you do in this season, right here, right now, to stay grounded and connected and experience pleasure in a time and in a way that is really calling us to step forward and actually step into a state of joy and celebration. But celebration and joy doesn't have to look like the next person's joy and celebration. I know for me, my joy and celebration is not about anything commercial. During this time of year, my joy is stepping out into the cold air, bundled up and wrapped in cashmere because it's my favorite, and gathering branches and boughs, not bows, boughs, and creating little tiny altars on all of the windowsills, um, lighting candles and creating beautiful little collections of images and taking all of the talisman. For me, those are Christmas ornaments and decorations from my family. Um, and allowing all of those things to sort of come out and surround me. And then for me, I end up with these not so much like little stories, but just this feeling of continuity with where I've come from and the stories of my childhood and my younger years when my family was all here and embodied and living and sharing this holiday season. So that's what brings me joy, right? The next person may really get into the commercial side of things, but it doesn't have to be that way. That's the thing. It doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be any specific way. And so today, what I want to talk about are 4 ways to actually connect yourself to what is honest and true for you in this season of celebration. All of these are mindful daily practices. That's the essence and that's the beauty of all 4 of the things that I'm about to discuss. First, mindful daily moments. Mindful daily moments can be had through a simple breathing practice. It's very simple. It's 2 count inhale, 2 count hold, 2 count exhale, 2 count hold. So that's it. So it's inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. How long did that take? 30 seconds, perhaps, right? It's a simple practice. And what it does, the short version of it, is it helps your brain actually find a balanced state. Even if you're only taking 30 seconds, that's how long messaging can happen in the brain, sustained across 30 seconds, whether it's skin to skin contact, which we'll talk about, and the relationship to that to oxytocin. That's another talk. Or 30 seconds of a breathing practice, or 30 seconds of a yoga pose held with openness, or 30 seconds of a stretch, or even 30 seconds of just a fast little cardio burst. These are all beneficial to the heart and the brain and just clearing out the cobwebs and the stuck parts of the brain, the psyche, the body, and the emotional self. Okay. Intentional, mindful daily moments. And simply, it starts with a breath. So, number two, mindful daily bites. I know that there are so many delightful, wonderful things that I love eating at Christmas time. Mindful daily bites are simply taking a break from it one meal a day. That's it. So, one meal a day, allow and give to your body the easiest type of food to digest: vegetables, smoothies, soups, foods that are already either a lot of the digestive breakdown has already happened, like with soups and with smoothies, or raw, delicious vegetables or lightly blanched vegetables. In another video, I have a wonderful video on blanched veggies. So I will see if we can find that and put it down below. All right, so mindful daily bites. What it does is it just gives your stomach a little bit of a rest. So it's not constantly processing all of the heavy foods, starches, and sweets and sugars of the season. And we can talk a little bit more about those sugar, oil, and starch foods and how to release from them. That'll be a talk for January, right after the holidays are over. All right. So, next, mindful daily gratitude. Mindful daily gratitude is a practice that is so easy if you simply do it the first thing before your feet hit the ground in the morning and the last thing when your feet leave the ground at night, right? And daily gratitudes can be as simple as just listening and looking around and finding the things that your heart is grateful for. If I did that in this moment, I would say, I am so grateful for the children's voices just outside the window right now, whether you can hear them or not. I can. I am so grateful for the little four-legged cat that is part of our family and who just made it through a surgery. And she is rebounding in such a beautiful way and leaving her incision alone, which I really appreciate. I am grateful for the light in the sky because I am a sun baby and I love when the sun is up. And I know that we are approaching the shortest day of the year. So I really appreciate when there is light in wintertime. I am grateful for the cushions that I'm sitting on right there because if I weren't, I would be really uncomfortable. And I'm not. I'm really comfortable here talking with you today. So, gratitudes can be really, really simple things that you feel, things that you smell, things that you taste, and have the opportunity to enjoy, connections in your life. They can move so far beyond the tangible things and move into all of the things that are there just waiting for you to notice. What are the benefits of gratitude? It focuses your energy on the positive. And so even if you've had a rotten, no good, doesn't work kind of a day, you can still begin and end it always in that positive space and taking inventory, really, on a life well lived. So that is mindful daily gratitudes. And so the fourth that I'll talk about today is mindful daily connections. And when I say connections, what I mean is just even the little tiny things. Whether you live in a big family with 15 people or you live on your own, daily connections are everywhere. It is driving down the road and passing somebody who is needing to take a turn and choosing to make eye contact with them and gesturing, please go ahead, like you first. Daily connections can be stopping and helping somebody with something, or holding a door open for somebody and making eye contact with them, right? Daily connections can be with other people in your family or your circle of friends. It can be with your four-legged friends or slithery friends or any type of animals that are part of your life that you love. Making meaningful connections as socially driven beings as humans are, it doesn't matter where you fall on the neurodiverse continuum. You might be more of an introvert. You might be on the autism spectrum. You might be struggling with mental health issues. You might be hurting or sick today, but making small connections that are meaningful, that are being to being, and not necessarily through technology. These are the connections that are actually sustaining for a sense of well-being in the psyche. With these 4 mindful daily practices, I hope they bring you a sense of connection with yourself. May these thoughts inspire contemplation. May you find what resonates. And may we share meaningful dialogue in pursuit of creating a happier and healthier world. Thank you for dropping in. I really hope if you enjoyed this, uh, give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you. I am serious about the dialogue. Let the dialogue begin. Be well.